You're trying to lose fat, but you're not sure what to do and feeling kind of lost. In today's video, I'm going to share 3 easy tips to help you lose fat. Instead of confusing you with calories in, calories out, macronutrients, etc., we're going to keep it simple. That first tip is get in 1 gram of protein per pound of desired body weight. If you're trying to be 135 pounds, then the focus will be 135 grams of protein throughout the day. Now, I know I said I was going to keep it simple, which I am, but trying to eat 135 or 150 grams of protein per day is very challenging. So breaking it up like this will make it a little bit easier. Focus on each meal or snack and try to get 20 to 30 grams of protein in that each meal and snack. So say you have 5 meals and snacks a day at 30 grams each, that gives you 150 grams of protein throughout the day. The reason we're focusing on protein is it gives you that feeling of satiety, meaning that feeling of fullness. If you have a plate of steak, just steak, you're gonna get a lot fuller, a lot quicker than if you had a plate of processed carbohydrates like French fries. Protein is also very important for building muscle. The more muscle you have, the more energy you're gonna expend. I've never met an individual that could only have 1 Lay's potato chip or 1 soda in one sitting. That's why serving sizes are getting bigger and bigger, bag portion sizes are getting bigger and bigger, and people are adding more weight each year. Satiety is everything, especially if you're trying to lose fat, which brings me to my second point. Second tip, cut out sugary beverages or avoid sugary beverages. On any given morning, you may see a kid ordering a Java chip Frappuccino from Starbucks, which has 80 grams of sugar, which is equivalent to 16 teaspoons in a 24-ounce Venti cup. That is a lot of sugar. There's some research out there that suggests sugar can be addictive, so you want to slowly titrate your beverages, meaning instead of 6 sugary drinks a day, work down towards 3 sugary beverages a day, and then over time they'll be less and less, so you're not having any sugary beverages throughout the day. Not only is titrating a good idea, but also substituting items. These are some of my go-to beverages when I'm trying to drink less in the evening. One example is a seltzer or a flavored seltzer. Another example is some water with some cucumber slices or slices of mint. Another time I'll go for tea at the end of the night, so instead of having my wine, I'll have a nightly glass of tea. For your morning beverage, if your go-to is that Frappuccino with lots of sugar, but still want that caffeine, opt for a black cup of coffee, and you can add a little bit of cinnamon or a little bit of honey in there. One of my go-tos is adding MCT oil and collagen to my coffee. It mixes it up, but also helps my hair, skin, and nails, as well as my joint health. Now, I will say it does take some used to getting rid of that sugar. Years ago, I used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew, and it took time to slowly cut it out. But once I did, I have no desire for it anymore. I haven't had a sip in a long time, but if I did, I don't think I would enjoy it at all. So it takes time, it takes consistency, but you will get there. We've talked about nutrition. Let's talk fitness. In this video here, I talk about HIIT training versus cardio. Check it out and let me know what you think. This leads me to my third tip. You want to blend high intensity training, long steady cardio sessions, and strength training throughout the week. If you're new to fitness, walking's a great place to start. It doesn't require any equipment and you already know how to do it. A couple of different ways to start. You can go around your block. If you don't have a block, you could always go 3 minutes out, 3 minutes back. Each week you'll add a little more additional minutes. Next thing you'll know, you'll be at 10 minutes out and 10 minutes back. This is something you could do once a week, twice a week, eventually work your way up to 3 to 5 times a week. Next is HIIT training. It stands for high intensity interval training. This is where you go all out, work as hard as possible, rest, recover, and then repeat. You want to get that stimulus, and that's also going to help you build muscle and burn fat. If you're new to my channel and don't know who I am, I'm Margot Alvarez. I competed 7 years in a row at the CrossFit Games, and during that time, I traveled around the world coaching thousands of people and found that CrossFit training or high intensity training is the most beneficial for fat loss. There's a difference between just high intensity and CrossFit. CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements at high intensity, where high intensity could be the exact same workout every single day. I know not everyone wants to do CrossFit, so that's where the high intensity comes into play. Just know that high intensity workouts burn. Just like your nutrition and you want to titrate the sugar down, you want to titrate your high intensity workouts up. Starting off with 1 to 3 high intensity workouts a week, listening to your body, seeing how you feel, then eventually you can work up or titrate up to 3 to 5 sessions a week. Most important though is listening to your body. The high intensity can cause a good amount of soreness throughout your body, so understanding and knowing that you go slowly and steadily up versus coming hot out of the gate is very important to remember. One trick I use to decrease soreness is to apply this PR lotion before my workouts. It's created by a neuroscientist and has sodium bicarb in it. You apply it before your workouts and can help reduce the soreness you feel after your training session. You can check it out in the link below. Strength training is the next component you want to add into your weekly routine. This could be anywhere from 1 to 2 sessions or eventually 3 to 4 sessions. Remember, titrating up is important. The strength training sessions may vary depending on some of your goals. Some of my